There was a time not too long ago when families would gather around a single piece of furniture in the living room. Not a TV, not a phone, but a radio. It was more than just entertainment. It was an experience.
The whole family would lean in close to hear a story, a song, a moment of hope carried through the sound waves. No screens, no distractions, just voices, carrying truth, imagination, and laughter.
This is the heartbeat of the Vintage family. We're here to help you slow down, grow closer, and stay rooted in what matters most. Through spoken prayers and decrees, timeless stories, and faith-filled encouragement, this show brings hope to your home.
So whether you're gathered as a family or listening on your own, we want to welcome you to the Vintage family. Hey friends, and welcome to the Vintage family. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Sarah, and we're so glad you're here with us today.
I'm guessing you're new here because, well, it's our first episode. This episode is going to be kind of like a front porch conversation where we let you in on who we are, what this channel is about, and why we started it.
We live in a culture that's moving fast. Everything's loud, digital, and constantly changing. And in the middle of all that noise, we found ourselves longing for something slower, something simpler, something sacred.
We had this growing desire to create a space where families could slow down, grow closer, and stay rooted in faith. And that's how the Vintage family was born.
Now, let's just clear this up real quick. Vintage is not our last name.
Yeah, no, this isn't the Vintage family from down the street.
The word vintage to us means going back to the good old days. Not perfect days, but days where things felt more connected. Families sat down for dinner. Faith was talked about in the home. People lived slower and listened longer.
It's about reclaiming the kind of life that's built on purpose, presence, and the kind of peace that only God can give.
And you might have noticed, this channel is audio only. That's not a budget issue, it's a choice.
We want to create something that feels like the days when families would gather around the radio in the living room. No screens, no scrolling, just the warmth of a voice carrying truth, imagination, and faith through the airwaves.
We love that picture. What I see is a big bowl of freshly popped popcorn, and everyone's gathered together, all leaning in to listen. It wasn't just entertainment, it was a moment.
We really wanted to keep the focus on the message, not the production. Just something you can press play when you're in the car, in the kitchen, or during bedtime with the kids. So, what can you expect? We'll be posting 4 types of content, all designed to speak life into your family.
If you're like me and you're wanting the details, here is what you can expect. Decrees and prayers, Motivational Faith Talks, Devotionals for the home, and family story time.
Sometimes it'll just be me, sometimes just Sarah, and sometimes like this, we'll be doing it together.
But no matter what, our heart is the same, to bring you back to what matters most, to help you build a home that's full of faith, peace, and full of purpose.
We believe the greatest legacy isn't built online, it's built at home, around the table, in the small, quiet moments that often go unseen.
So if you're hungry for something deeper, you're not alone. If your soul craves simplicity, peace, and presence, this channel was made for you.
We're so excited to grow this community together.
And we can't wait to go on this journey with you.
You've been listening to the Vintage Family broadcast, where old-fashioned values meets today's modern family.
If this episode encouraged your heart, we'd appreciate it if you take a moment to subscribe, like, and share it with a friend. And don't forget to ring that little bell so you never miss a moment of truth and timeless encouragement.
Until next time, speak life over your home, make time for what matters, and stay rooted in faith and family.